This is the growth strategist, Daldana Ambler. I want to tell you about a series of blogs and vlogs that I've done, and I'd like you to check them out. They're on plateaus, and I see a lot of confusion about what plateaus are. Let me just ask the question of what really constitutes a plateau. All right, now think about the economy in 2008 to 2009, 10-ish. If your business is in construction or anything related to mortgages, etc., and you had flatline growth or went backwards, had you plateaued? No. The whole industry, the entire issue around you was in trouble. And that's why phrases like flat is the new up made sense for construction-related, mortgage-related companies in that time period. On the other hand, let's give another example. If your business is in the mobile applications and communications and social media arenas, and your revenue hasn't been up in the same period, like even 2009 through 12, and you're flat, you have plateaued. Think about it. It's been led by Apple, you know, with things like iPad, iPods, iPhones, this, that, and all the other companies out there, the Bluetooth applications, the 4G, the words apps, the Angry Birds being the second most popular app that's on our cell phones. I mean, think of our smartphones. Quick Office, all these other, things like Skype and YouTube. There's a lot going on. So the market's been there. Ironically, money's been there. If your business has been flat for the last few years and you play in that space, you have plateaued. The point here is that whether or not you've flattened as it constitutes a plateau is contextual, it's relative, it's compared to your industry and your niche. And you need to look at the context to know if it's you or a bigger issue. And even if you're in a marketplace that's going down, if you don't deal with it, you're going to have more than a plateau. You're going to have free fall. The data that happens during a plateau screams relevant information to leaders of companies that really pay attention. Let me give an example. One of our current clients, they have been growing steadily for 20 straight years. It's great. And then they flattened in the last few years. Now, it would have been tempting for them to just say, that's the economy, everybody else is in trouble, that's what's going on, and gotten complacent and not looked at it. But they took a look at things like leadership succession. They looked at their business model. They looked at there's advances in technology all around them that they hadn't fully embraced. They looked at the threats to their client base. And they looked for growth opportunities. And it turns out, because they took a good look at their business, they had a model that wasn't sustainable. Whoa. If they didn't look, they would have been ready for free fall. Instead, they're preparing for doubling, tripling in the next few years. They're going to be just fine. So my question to you is, if you're at a plateau, are you looking at the screaming data? What's next? Growth or free fall? Ooh, got your attention. Pay attention to the series that's on plateaus. I go through 9 to 10, I can't remember what it is. It's a series of what are the classic causes of plateaus. See if you recognize yourself. And then I'm going to be providing some of the solutions to how do you break through a plateau. This is the Growth Strategist with Daldana Ambler with your tip of the week.